allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Johnson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Great open look there.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Outside, Walker. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Walker. From the arc.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And it's Walker again missing. Stolen by Walker. Lamb with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And it's Walker penetrating. Mills with the rebound.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the Hornets with possession here. They lead by 1. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills with the steal. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Missed.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the Hornets making a change here. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. To tie it up. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Time expired. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Detroit making a switch. Mills is checked in. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Hornets. Jackson against Lin. And here's Mills for 3. Zeller grabs the board.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Williams, a screen on Jackson. Here's Lin. Wide open. And Lamb with the basket on the assist by Williams. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Williams a screen. Lamb dishes to Williams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Williams.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Augustine with the steal.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Clark, a double over.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Kemba Walker. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days in heaven's ways, hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of these boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Walking down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to have now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So, I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2019.
You know, the other thing that we get.
Everybody now, 1, 2, 3. Go!
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Utah Jazz at Energy Solutions Arena. Well, for Utah, thus far about the same number of wins as last season. Nonetheless, every game provides a chance for them to get better. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us.
A beautiful panning view over Salt Lake City, Utah, the capital city of Utah, shining under the night sky. The Pistons continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. And as we start the weekend here on the entirely new group here. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Favors. Henderson comes in for Gordon Hayward. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Hood. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Trey Burke. And a different look here for the Pistons. Johnson, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. Amon Shumpert has come in for Morris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Freak subbed in for Reggie Jackson. On the floor for Detroit, Mills in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Mills. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Getting around 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
That's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Drummond. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And they've been the more physical team, offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Here's Henderson. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And Meeks kicks to Drummond. Drummond a screen. Here's Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Henderson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Good on the second free throw. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Gobert, the screen. And Mack kicks to Exum. Fires the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much.